Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain Alex Mason here, and today we'll be playing some Call of Duty Ghosts. And if you can tell right away, I'm using a different kind of camera. My mother was willing to let me use this. I have my own SD card for this, so after this video I can transfer it. So the location is Austin, Texas, United States. Oh shit, I don't have my stuff equipped, do I? Well, I'm a Fed, right? Yeah, I'm a Fed. Hang on. Okay, well, I've used everything but Semtex, throwing knife, C4, canister bomb, thermobaric, trophy system, motion sensor, motion grenade, smoke, and a 9-bang. Apparently, I can have 9-bang. I didn't know you could do that. Oh well. I like how I have most of the Federation weapons used already, but nothing else. Oh shit. I really like this camera. It's got HD and shit. Except my voice will still sound as crappy. That's always a problem. Ah.
Enemy SATCOM spotted.
You know what? I completely forgot what exactly challenge was I trying to complete. If I complete all the challenges for this is actually going to be my first golden weapon on this game. Which I don't see happening real soon. Oh, I didn't see your friend. Oh, lag. Yep, your wall didn't work, sir.
Enemy SATCOM spotted.
What? Somehow I kind of always knew something like this would happen. Oh, it's so pretty to look at. Oh, you fucking... I saw your dog and I couldn't shoot in time. What the hell is that? Oh, you son of a bitch. No pun intended. Ugh. Ah, I couldn't aim. You know what? The volume's a little low. So, some updates. I can't mute my freaking microphone. I'm actually good. I think I'll unplug it for future events, unless, of course, we're playing zombies. Ah, damn it. So, remember how a few months ago, like a long few months ago, I said that I would be able to go on a trip to Germany? Yeah, that's not happening anymore. And I'll tell you why. It's because the US government and 59 other countries' governments aren't taking the ISIS threat seriously and not actually killing these guys. And by that I mean sending in actual ground forces to take care of the situation. Nope. They think airstrikes, drones, and spec ops troops will do its job. Well, now that's basically like saying, oh, send in a small detachment of special forces and they'll defeat Nazi Germany. That's not possible. Like, logically, that does not work. Also, because this is still a test, I really don't know how well the camera angle is. I know the picture should be better, and by that I mean it won't look as scratchy like it did when I was... What was that? When I was using the webcam on the Chromebook. Still not what I wanted, but at least it's better than having nothing. Ah, you son of a bitch. Oh, and another thing. I did manage to get, I think, one new DLC. I don't know. Ah, you fucker. I managed to get other DLCs. I finally bought Origins. I figured that if I was going to buy one of the old DLCs from one of the previous games, the one I would probably buy next would have been Origins, since everyone, like, or at least a particular someone told me that I should buy Origins. And I said, no, I don't think I'm ready yet. I still don't think I'm ready for it yet, because the map and the game itself is just really difficult to play through. I can't even beat it. And we lost.
Mission failed. We'll be prepared next time.
Alright, so because that was Ghost Win number 4 and this is episode 4. That's another thing. I'm going to have to actually watch these separately now to make sure I know which episode to play. I might... Hang on. I'm actually going to... Let's leave the lobby here. Another thing I want to mention real quick is... I don't normally do this sort of thing, but because the hype is very real for the zombie maps, I do want to just briefly try and talk about the new one. I have trouble pronouncing it, so I'm just going to call it The Island of the Dead, which is what it roughly translates to. So it takes place, again, in the year 1945, and this time it's covering Captain Takeo Masaki's character, because you encounter the Imperial Japanese Navy, which narrows it down a little bit, because at this point, I mean, I know there were Nazis that survived, that were still around even after war was over, and they were still in uniform, still carrying out their orders and whatnot. Same could possibly be said about the Japanese. However, these guys looked like they had a fairly decent navy still set up. Even though they lost most of their battleships and whatnot, I'm going to assume this still takes place somewhat before World War II ended. I think another reason for my suspicion... No, I take that back. It is sometime after World War II, because I just remembered Dempsey was already kidnapped, like the World War II Dempsey, from Shinonuma, and he was on his way to Siberia, but because the Origins characters came and screwed time, they basically went back to Der Eisendrache and prevented that from happening. Again, it's a really messed up timeline. Also, I'm saying all this stuff to try and make up for all the lost time. I've also I've been following the news. Charlie Intel, it's a fairly reliable source when it comes to new info on the latest Call of Duty news. There might be a new, like, the next Call of Duty will obviously be made by Infinity Ward, except I don't like where they're going with it. Now, hopefully this, like, game does not fall through, because if it does, I honestly don't think I will play it, because, I mean, Activision's lucky enough for me to even play their current games. I'm still willing to play Advanced Warfare. I'm still willing to play Black Ops 3. However, if this one falls through, I may not want to play it. I may not even do it. And that, they don't have an official title yet, but apparently they're not going to continue on with Ghost, seeing how bad Ghost was. And to be honest, that kind of disappointed me. Because, yeah, I know Ghost didn't have as much sales as Black Ops 2 did, but, you know, overall it wasn't a bad game. I mean, the campaign was awesome, but because nobody really plays the campaign, nobody really gets it. Like, just play it for the multiplayer. Well, there's your problem. The only reason you say it sucks is because you played the multiplayer only. So, I was honestly hoping Infinity Ward would at least try and make a better Ghosts to make up for this one. Still have Ghost Extinction, and still have, like, continue on with the Federation War. Because, to me, the ending was not satisfying. You left it on a cliffhanger, the Federation War was still inconclusive, and you really have no idea what happened in Ghost Extinction. I mean, yeah, you sent Samantha Cross up there, and this is spoilers, by the way, up in space, and she basically wiped them out with a nerve thing or whatever, but is it really over? I mean, she had that evil smirk on her face. It's like she knew something, and that kind of bugs me. So, I think I'm going to end this, and then I might head on over to Black Ops 2 and just play some Origins a bit. I'm not going to make a full-on Easter egg thing about this because I don't have my camera up. What am I talking about? My camera's up right now. I don't have my laptop with me. Oh, and that's another thing. I got a new laptop. Manufactured by HP. Still a Chromebook, but it's the newer model. And it handles much better than my older one. I can actually use freaking Skype on it for once. But, yeah, so that's it. Other than that, I really have no more information. No more new information. Oh, I forgot. So, the Call of Duty game that they plan to do is supposed to be set in the very distant future. Again, kind of getting a little bored with that now. And is supposed to be heavily based on space battles. You know, if I wanted to play a first-person shooter game in space, I think I would have rather played either Destiny, Halo, or Star Wars Battlefront. I don't want to see Call of Duty do that. Call of Duty, again, got most of its, like, revenue from actual combat, like, actual battles from the past. Their World War II franchise was probably the better franchise. I'm still waiting on a Korean War game, because Mason, Hudson, and Woods all met there, and I'm still waiting for a World War I game. I mean, come on, think about it. Yeah, it's a little old, but it's not Civil War old, okay? Leave that to History Channel. I mean, the futuristic market has become so saturated, I don't think I can even play the game anymore. Like, I'm so sick and tired of it. Hang on then. Hang on. This is a new friend of mine. Found him on this site called Fur Affinity. And yes, if you haven't put it together, I am one. Deal with it. I actually taken into writing because of it. Why? Hang on a moment. Oh, he must have sent it via phone because I forget you can get an app for that. Alright, I'm gonna answer this email or message. And then after that, I'm gonna check off. Ah. Oh, and some other stuff. So Call of Duty Online, which is the China one, they also released a new update. You can now use a freaking bow staff. Now that's probably not the actual name, but I'm gonna refer to it as the bow staff. That's the Japanese version anyway. The bow staff, if you guys don't know what that is, it's basically a wooden stick that's used in martial arts. The best way I can really describe this is basically the weapon that Donatello from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles uses, and that's the guy with the purple mask. You still have the katanas, you still have a long sword. They also put on High Rise. High Rise, which was a map from Modern Warfare 2. So that means another map's been added. They also put some of the maps that they originally cut back on there. Like, Carnival has been resubmitted into online. I'm still waiting for them to finish the product. I still think it would be better if they just finished it by now. But, other than that, that's pretty much it. Alright. It's been fun. It's good to be back. I'm Captain Alex Mason, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.